Hello there, I'm Luminousz Ztarr. Welcome to my channel, Luminousz Ztarr. For you guys and gals who are current subscribers, wait for it. Mwah. Thank you so much for your subscription. Also, thank you guys and gals for keeping me motivated to keep my channel, Luminousz Ztarr, active. For you guys and gals who are visiting for the first time, welcome to Luminousz Ztarr, and I certainly hope this is not your last visit. Narcissists are notorious for being very methodical when choosing which individual suits his or her agenda to hoover the targeted prey back into a very dysfunctional situation. His or her enablers, who are also close to the targeted prey, are often prime choice. Beware, not every flying monkey is an enabler. Some of the flying monkeys, they have particular vices that the narcissist knows about. This is often enough to recruit the flying monkey or making them prime choice to hoover you back in. Classes of the narcissist flying monkeys: enablers, drama kings and queens, low vibration, low consciousness, embody lower level entities, spirits and energy. All right, I'm going to go right to that last flying monkey who embodies lower level entities, spirits, and energy. Okay, now what does that look like? This is a flying monkey who has particular vices, such as a gambling problem. They may have addiction issues, okay? They may be alcoholics, they may be cheating on their spouses, or they may be engaged in other diabolical tactics, not just the narcissist. But the flying monkey may not be so much as an evil twin of the narcissist or cluster B personality. They're more like the first cousin to the narcissist and cluster B personality type. The narcissist and or cluster B personality type and the flying monkeys, they often share certain hidden agendas, whereas the targeted prey is concerned. This is where triangulation may occur. So you will often find flying monkeys of this type or caliber. They embody lower level entities, spirits, and energy. That's where your lower consciousness and your low vibration comes in. Okay, now the chart below, the link to the chart is in the description box below. If you're interested in studying this chart talks about how entities process energy. How do entities or an entity process energy? Now, some of you may be wondering, what does this have to do with flying monkeys and narcissists? A whole lot. So just study this chart and you will see how an entity processes energy. You are of a higher consciousness. So another way to look at your emotion is that it is energy in motion. So if you're coming into a situation with a flying monkey and or narcissist with a higher vibration and a higher consciousness, then the energy that you're going to be bringing in is that of love, joy, gratitude. The narcissists and or flying monkeys, they're coming into the situation with low vibration, low consciousness. So their energy reflects jealousy, anger, hatred. And I think you all are getting the picture now. This means each individual can embody a higher or a lower level of spirit, entity, or energy. So if you're coming in with a higher and they're coming in with a lower, that's going to produce or cause conflict. So narcissists and our flying monkeys, they often come into the situation with a lower vibration, a lower consciousness. So therefore, often they embody a lower level of entity, spirit, and energy. So whereas it pertains to the flying monkey, this is also the case. They usually embody a lower level of an entity, spirit, and energy. So how do they process and use energy? This is what this chart is for. It shows you how an entity processes energy. Now let's take a look at the classes of the flying monkeys. Some of those flying monkeys tend to be covert. The second class of flying monkey is an addict. The third class, communal. The fourth class, pathological. Okay, so covert means in secret. Some of those flying monkeys are quite sneaky, all right, but they work for the narcissist. So they have similar hidden agendas as the narcissist does, and that is to prey upon the targeted prey. That is to cause him or her harm in some way, shape, or form. Some of these flying monkeys, they are addicts. This is where the vices come in. So the next class, communal. This kind of goes into them being covert or in secret, because communal means that they like to come off as a good Samaritan, and they like to showcase that. Some flying monkeys are like this. Some of them may be in your families. They may also be the enabler. They're the ones who are close to you, and the narcissist knows it. The fourth class is pathological. Now, this is the flying monkey that you can pretty much see coming. This is the flying monkey that you may party with. You may have a real good time with. Deep down, you know they're no good for you, though. This is a flying monkey that you know they're only good for the party. When the chips are down, they're gone. But you just like hanging out with him or her. They're the life of the party. They may be people who have a gambling problem. They may be the ones who are cheating on their wives and or husbands or their lovers. They may be the ones who are full of drama. Okay, they're the drama kings and drama queens. The pathological flying monkey is the one that you know not to call 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning when you may have gotten locked up in jail or you are in some sort of other crisis. Okay, they're not the ones to call, but they will hang around you as long as the party is on and popping. Your mind is a gateway to your spiritual consciousness. Narcissists and or cluster personality types are notorious for playing mind games. Once he or she has mastered gaslighting you, it is more than likely going to weigh your spirits down. A person's overall well-being is compromised if exposed for long periods of time to the narcissist's shenanigans for narcissistic supply. If the narcissist and or cluster B personality types become successful in repeatedly imposing his or her religious beliefs onto others who also provide them narcissistic supply, spiritual or religious abuse can occur. As a result, the victim can suffer psychological trauma. Next point. Since the gateway to your spiritual conscious is your mind, it is important to take steps to restore your sense of self while regaining your personal power after narcissistic abuse. Possible trauma bonding, soul ties, and toxic ties can also cause enmeshment to occur within a dysfunctional relationship with a narcissist or cluster B personality type. Critical question number 1. Have you identified other aspects of your overall experience due to a dysfunctional relationship with the narcissist and or cluster B personality type in your life? Examples of an individual's gateway: alcoholism, addiction, obsessive compulsive, verbal abuse, or various forms of abuse besides narcissistic. What is a gateway? A gateway is a passageway It's a way to one point to another. The narcissist begins by playing with the targeted prey's mind in order to get to their spiritual consciousness. Once the narcissist knows a person's gateway, once again, they can usually play on their spiritual consciousness. It is very important for a person to identify their own gateway. The gateway occurs when the traumatic experiences have occurred in a person's life. Various types of counsel for a support base: mental health counselor, life coach, support groups, trauma therapist, clergy, spiritual teacher, art therapy, and occupational therapy. Please do your research on all these types of counsel.